I couldn't be a bigger fan of this lady. She's the Chief Minister of the Northern Territory. Lia Finocchiaro joins us now from that beautiful part of Australia. Chief Minister, hello. First time since you took on the position, so firstly, congratulations. But secondly, thanks for the chat. How's Darwin tonight? Where are you in the Territory?
It's good. I'm out in Palmerston, which is where my electorate is, but our monsoon has finally arrived. So we're actually getting some rain, which is great to see. We were all a bit worried for a while there, but it should be a good one.
All right, good stuff. I want to talk about a couple of things. I loved your rock star moment when last year a whole bunch of protesters are carrying on. You're at an oil and gas conference and you basically said, bugger off, go back to Melbourne. I know how that played in every bar in Darwin. I know how that played when people saw you on the street, no doubt after. But this is the reality. We've got to have people in leadership who know whether the threats are organic, whether the protests are local, whether they are real, or whether they are just people that are going on sort of, protest tourism.
That's exactly right, Paul. And the Territory's in too fragile a position to waste any time. I'm not here to maintain the status quo or, quite frankly, do anything that Labor's done for the last 8 years. And so we've got a mandate to deliver change. We've got an enormous debt and we've got a lagging economy, and we don't deserve any of those titles. So my job is to get rid of that red tape, forge the Territory ahead, and call out this activism and lawfare that's been destroying the Territory for far too long. That ends on my watch.
So how does it work in a very practical sense? I mean, obviously, one of the things that anyone who is able to sit in a high office like yours is that part of the job is, you're all powerful, and at times you don't have the power to wave the magic wands that you want. But of the power you have been able to exercise, how have you been able to push some of the roadblocks out of the way to help the Territory?
It's been fantastic, and today I launched our year ahead, which is going to be marked by action, certainty and security. So, for example, starting 1 July, we're lifting our payroll tax-free threshold from 1.5 million to 2.5 million and excluding apprentice and trainee wages, which is huge. You want to run a business? Come here. We're starting our Territory Coordinator legislation this week, which is a game changer in how we're going to facilitate projects of significance in the Territory. We're also really excited today. I announced that we're abolishing third-party merits review from the Petroleum, the Water and the Planning Acts, and that's got some of the environmentalists' feathers a little bit ruffled there, Paul, but we're just going to continue to push through. We know it's in the best interest of the Territory, and like I said, until we change the regulatory framework for the Territory, we're going to keep going down this dark hole, and my job is to pull us up, move us forward and deliver a Territory where people can achieve their dreams and aspirations.
What about Alice Springs? How do we help Alice Springs? Because we know the tough times that they've had and the tough times that have extended into these days.
Yeah, it has been tough. I've been down there, I think, 7 times now, and it's starting the road to recovery. People in Alice, as you well know, are absolutely sick of it. They're traumatised by the experience they've been subjected to for too long. But we stood up some really key operations. I mean, there are 500 more people in prison today than there were before the August election. And we stood up a fugitive task force that went and tracked down high-risk, high-harm offenders. And we arrested over 60 in Alice Springs alone. So we've put in the hard yards, given our police stronger powers. We'll continue to back that town, and we've made some great infrastructure investment announcements at a really important community level, like a new multicultural hall, a new library, the Alice Springs Art Gallery, some great projects that mean a lot to the people on the ground. And we'll just continue to show Alice Springs we've got their back, and we'll deliver, our actions will speak louder than our words, and that's what that town needs right now is action.
Yeah, now, there's another thing I want to ask, and it is a little bit more personal, so forgive me. You are a mum, you're 40 years old, you're at peak life with plenty more life in front of you, right? And you're roaring, right? Jacinta Nampijinpa Price, she's roaring too. What is it about the Sheilas of the Northern Territory who don't just see the light, but they take the bull by the horns and they just get on with it?
Yeah, well, it's called Territory Tough, Paul, and I've got a hat to prove it. So, look, when you grow up here, you have an extraordinary opportunity at life, and everyone's treated equally, and you can go and achieve your dreams. The Territory's given me everything. I just had the most wonderful childhood growing up fishing and running around barefoot and getting ready for goose hunting season in the wet season. I mean, just iconic stuff, camping, outdoors, family values. And I think that's what's really important is getting the Territory back on track. We've lost our way big time, and it's actually not that complicated. People want to raise their families how they want to. They don't want to be told what to think and when to think it. They don't want government in their lounge room telling them how to run their lives. My job, and know we've hit success when people feel safe, when that we've created an environment where their families can achieve their dreams and aspirations. That's what a government should be looking to do, is setting up the environment for everyone to choose their path forward. And I think what's drawn me to this is that reward for effort, the sense of personal responsibility, and we can all do great things for this world and for our families, and you've just got to put the hard work behind it.
Well, you're a rock star. That sound you can hear from a long way away. Many people around the country just punch in the air. Thank goodness people like yourself are in leadership. Again, congratulations. Let's keep talking. But I wanted to take a couple of minutes to hear what you were doing, but also to say, we got your back, mate. We got your back. All the best, Leah.
Thank you. Take care, everyone.